So, like, not even joking, my iPod is literally just balanced on top of the tripod because my camera was dead. And I'm also very uncomfortable filming this because I'm pretty sure my parents can hear me. I actually went outside to see Dan and Phil at Playlist. Well, that's what my shirt says, but you just can't see it. Hey, it's Carly. I didn't have time to be original or creative this week. So I'm just gonna tell you what happened at Playlist Live. It's pretty incredible. I'm gonna insert pictures in another video later. So at Playlist, I was wearing this shirt that said, self-esteem, lower than Dan Howell's jeans. And not even joking, I had at least 5 girls tell me they liked it. At least 5 stopped to take a picture of it. One girl stopped and went, "I aspire to be you." I love her. Another came up, grabbed me by the shoulders, got down on her knees, started bowing, and said, "I bow down to you. Yas, queen." Very uncomfortable. She was like touching me. No. And possibly my favorite, waiting in line for Dan and Phil's meetup. On the other side of the roped off area in Ricky Dillon's meetup, a girl stopped and was like, hey you, I like your shirt. And I was like, oh, thanks, and turned around, and I turned back around, and she was, oh, you're there again. And she's like, can I take a picture of it? And I was like, yeah, sure. Awkwardly poses for picture. And she's like, can I just hug you? So I hugged her, and then she's like, you deserve the world. And I was like, oh, thanks. Again, very uncomfortable, because human interaction, no. Well, then, Dan and Phil's meetup, like, that came to life. And so I'm getting closer. There's like 4 people in front of me. Got closer. The last girl before me left, got her picture. I stop. They look at me. Dan goes, oh, hi, do you... Points at me, starts laughing. Like, if you're a fan of Dan and Phil, you know what a Dan laugh is. It's obnoxious and loud and very contagious. That happens. He's laughing at my shirt and just goes, that is the best shirt I have ever seen. And then I'm just like dying, like, he likes my shirt. And then he's like, do you want a hug? And just, like, grabs me, pulls me toward him, and, like, hugs me longer, and, like, tighter and more uncomfortably than any of the other girls there. And I was like, oh, yes, he loves me. He loves me. Seriously, this actually happened. And I'm getting really red. Why am I so red? Oh, dear. And then I turn, I hug Phil. Phil's hug was just as great, but he seemed very tired because he'd been hugging people for like 2 hours. And then I'm like, oh, can you sign my badge? And they signed my badge. And as they're signing, I just look at Dan. I was like, and I told him how much attention the shirt had gotten from other fans. And he just smiles, and he's like, just kind of smiles. Like, yep, I'm proud of that. I'm like, just like dying. And then I handed him my iPod, and he took the picture, which was just like, Dan taking selfies, though. And then in the picture, which I will insert somewhere, he's like, yeah, and like pointing to my shirt. And I'm just like, oh, Daniel, love me. And then I have to, like, walk away, and they're like, oh, thanks for coming to see us. And I'm like, yeah, of course. Oh, you want me to come back? And then I walk to the creepy guy at the door who cuts off my wristband. And I walk out the door, and there's a bunch of, like, screaming girls who didn't get into the meetup. And they just stop, and they're like, I love your shirt. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Dan just told me he loved my shirt. And then I expected them to be like really jealous and like be mean to me. But they were actually like really happy for me. And just like, oh my God, you're so amazing. and Lucky, and then my mom was like, well, what do you want to do now? I was like, I met them, I'm done, let's go home. But then I didn't go home. I went to Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. Bought some hermit crabs. These are my crabs. Their names are Dan and Phil. Yep. Phil likes to get on top of Dan. Haha, hashtag Phil Tops. So, yeah. Not even joking. That happened. I wasn't even supposed to get into the meetup. A miracle happened. That's all I'm going to say. A miracle happened. And I didn't cry. I held it in until I got back to my hotel room. Yes. But in all seriousness, if you ever get the chance to go to Playlist Live, best weekend of my life. Like I said earlier, I have some pictures and some video and stuff to insert later. But I was like 5 feet away from Connor Franta. I was like 10 feet away from Tyler Oakley. Saw a bunch of people on stage. Met Dan and Phil. Alfie Days walked right past me. Lots of security, though. If you don't get into a meetup, you're kind of screwed. But yep. It was incredible. Well, gotta go. Maybe think of some new ideas. Probably won't be a video for another 3 weeks. If you've been here a while, you know that's true. Bye! And then I realized there's like 9 of you. So that makes me sad.
Listen, we need to have a chat, you and I. Talk to me about the beauty guru we saw there. The next big thing, am I right? Listen.
My dad's.
So I know I told you guys before we were having a little issue. The issue still exists. So hold on. All right. That was about a 5. I need you guys out of 10. Are you guys ready?
Lying in bed editing this video, I've just realized that the pictures I have inserted didn't come out the right way around. I'm not sure how to fix that. So deal with it.